The second to last stop on the 2022 calendar is Malaysia at the Sepang circuit. This track is a fascinating one that was the scene of a very controversial moment a few years ago. Let's hope we don't see anything like that happen this year. And so speaking of this year, let's preview this year's Malaysian Grand Prix. As usual, we start with the weather, and currently the weather forecast is saying sunny for Friday and then stormy for Saturday and Sunday, which could make the race quite interesting. 2019 was the last race at the Sepang circuit, and it was Top Gun who won from Marc Marquez and Andrea Dovizioso in third. On pole position for that race was Fabio Quartararo, who managed to get his Yamaha around the 5.5 kilometre circuit in 1 minute 58.303, setting the all-time lap record in the process. After the excellent race last weekend, Pecco Bagnaia can take the title if he scores just 11 points more than Fabio. Now, Pecco does like a good crash, but right now Fabio has his back against the wall. Will we see Fabio pull out the performance of his life and take the win this weekend? We shall have to see. Meanwhile, Aleix Espargaro's chances at the title appear to be pretty much gone. He sits 27 points behind Pecco Bagnaia, and whilst he is still mathematically in with a shout, it doesn't seem very likely at this point. The same is of course true for Enea Bastianini. Some riders that could do well this weekend, aside from of course the expected title contenders, again Maverick Viñales was the last one to take a win in Sepang in 2019. Of course that was true for Phillip Island, where we saw nothing of Maverick from the race, but who knows, he might be able to pull something out this weekend. Our last race winner, Alex Rins, achieved the podium at the circuit in 2018 from 8th on the grid, and so on a high from that win, he could also be one to watch for the weekend. Jack Miller could be another option, particularly if it is mixed conditions or in a flag-to-flag race. Aside from being taken out in Phillip Island, he is still on a pretty good run of form. The factory KTM guys could also be ones to watch. The Sepang track is a lot more stop-start, bringing to mind Binder's performance in Aragon in Japan, whilst if it is wet, as the forecast predicts, well, the Dentist and Merman Oliveira would probably be able to batter the field once again. So that's a quick preview of this weekend's Malaysian Grand Prix. 2 to go, and the title could be wrapped up this weekend, but of course with all the twists and turns we've had in this year's competition, Pecco will probably crash out whilst Fabio gets points and Aleix wins, just to give the whole situation another turn. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.